Hey guys, Martin here. It's first thing in the morning, super early, and I'm about to be doing some recording with my friend X the Dark One, and I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to hearing from my friend. I just wanted to explain why. Number one, I'm probably looking a bit out of it. Two, my voice is a bit groggy, and three, why I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. But I wanted to record We're Still Here real quick just to talk about the fact that I've been feeling a bit low lately, and not I don't want to complain about it. I don't want to go on about how bad I feel. I don't want to talk about depression right now. I It's weird, I definitely want to keep making this series. I've talked about it at length because depression is still something that is affecting my life, and it's still something that affects all of us who come to it at some point in our lives. But I don't just want to talk about it right now, if that makes sense, because as I've talked about in the last 2 weeks, just talking about it makes me feel down right now, and I'm at a point where I'm trying really hard to pick myself back up. I'm trying really hard to really focus on the good things, and really I've had a good few months where I felt really positive, and lately I felt pretty negative just by coming back and talking about all of those experiences. But the last week or so I felt really, really down. I felt really worthless and crappy, and you probably noticed it a little bit in my last We're Still Here. And unfortunately, yeah, I would say I am definitely feeling pretty bad. I'm feeling pretty low, and that's okay. I don't want to say that I'm feeling depressed again. I don't want to say that I'm having any kind of like relapse back into the worst of it. But at the same time, I'm just feeling crap, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to sit here and talk and reiterate a few things. It's going to be a pretty short one, just because I just want to get to recording, and I don't want to dwell too long on this, but I just want to reiterate that, yeah, I still feel worthless sometimes. Yeah, I feel really down on myself. I feel like I don't really bring anything to the table, and yeah, I struggle with the most basic of things that I used to not struggle with. I struggle to go outside a lot of the time. I struggle to connect with people. I struggle to have any kind of social life. I struggle to see the point in fighting the way I struggle. I struggle to. I find a lot of these things very difficult that just weren't difficult in the past. And I still need my medication, and I still need time. But at the same time as all of that, I'm still here. I'm still here, and I still want to live. I more than anything, that's something that I've regained, is my desire to live and have a life. The beginning of these, when We're Still Here started, I didn't want that. I didn't want to be alive. And I think I need to take some time and just acknowledge the fact that I've gone from not wanting to be alive to being alive, and that's a huge step. That is a really big step. It's really big for me. It's like I'm a completely different person than I was. When I was really in the worst of it, I was a different person because I didn't recognize myself. But I'm a different person now because I've survived, and I've defeated that part of myself. And I just more than anything want you to know. I want you to be able to look at me and see that change, and see that if you are feeling similar things, it's not pointless to fight it. It's not pointless. You don't have to give up, and you don't have to give in to those feelings. please don't give in to those feelings. Please don't let them control you. Please don't let them dictate how you think and feel. If you want to give up on yourself, please don't. Please just... I had a way of phrasing this before I started filming this, and now it's gone, but more than anything, I don't want any of you to suffer through this to the extent that it makes you just want to stop feeling altogether. Because that's when we lose. That's the only way to lose to this, is if we give up. And I haven't given up for almost... I know it's not been 100 consecutive weeks, but every time I do one of these, it's me saying that I'm winning and the depression isn't. And I hope that every time you're watching one of these, it's your way of doing that. I'm very proud of you if you're still here, even if you've only been watching for 2-3 weeks, or if you've been watching for years. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're here and you're making a conscious decision to be with me right now, and that you're not going to give up. You might feel like it sometimes, but if you feel it and you don't do it, that's a victory. Anyway, I'm gonna get to recording with X, and I'm gonna get this episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge done as soon as possible, and I'm gonna get that to you guys. But in the meantime, have a great week, okay? Take care.